How hard was the early Hollywood filming? Gunfight, plane crash, and lion fight. It's all true. Now the gun battle paragraph in the movie. Most of them use air bombs, or add special effects fire in the later stage. But in ancient Hollywood, that would be awesome. It's all for real. For example, in the film The Birth of a Country in 1915, not just firearms, even the cannons are real. The actors shot each other passionately in live ammunition. Even after the blank ammunition was invented, many directors still like to use live ammunition. There are two reasons. First, real bullets are much cheaper than blank bullets. The second is to shoot with live ammunition. It can be used as a publicity stunt to attract the audience. Although doing so, the director took a good shot, but the actors suffered. Walking movements must be designed in advance. One mistake may get a headshot. For example, in the film Captive in 1915, I'm filming these people shooting at the door with guns, and then rushed into the camera of the house. The actors didn't cooperate well. Directly put the staff inside the door. Be shot dead. Another example is in the film Enemy of the Nation in 1931. Male owner James Cagney said, "The movement of this lens during shooting is that he hid behind the wall. The opposite side immediately took a Chicago typewriter and strafed it. As long as there's one action that doesn't cooperate well, then is artistic life. That's the end of it." Afterwards, Cagney refused to continue filming any scene of shooting and live ammunition, and formed an actors' union with many peers. Protect the legitimate rights and interests of actors. For example, not being shot on the set. Now the movie involves the plane crash. 99% of them use special effects, but in ancient Hollywood, use stunt pilots as disposable. The whole process is to play real shots. What's more, these pilots are more ruthless than the director. They bring their own planes and auxiliary teams. What this team is studying is not how to make stunt pilots safer, but pondering how to explode the plane. Can make this thing. It breaks more thoroughly when it hits or crashes, more visual impact. In the dictionary of these pilots, there is no fear of death at all. For example, in the film Iron Wings in 1927, stunt pilot Dick Grace is finishing dive at 110 miles per hour when pursuing the lens with a forward roll of 180 degrees. The whole team thought he was going to die here, but fortunately, I broke my neck. Another ace pilot, Alma Lockley, bad luck, in the movie Man in the Sky, fly the plane to finish this smashing spire. When the plane crashed, almost died, but he wasn't afraid at all. Returned to the crew after self-cultivation, when trying to complete the shot of an airplane diving. Died in a plane crash. In Hollywood at that time, how many people don't die in air combat? Your peers look down on you, can't afford a bold pilot, can't shoot dangerous shots. What air combat movies to play? In ancient Hollywood, a scene involving animals. They play truth without reservation. For example, how to present the scene of beautiful women dancing with lions. How simple is it? Just lock the actress and the lion together. In the 1919 film Man and Woman, the elder sister walked into the Colosseum. The lion is lying on his body, with one alive and kicking. A lion without hearing. See here, one might say, this lion must have been trained. The trainer is definitely on standby. Actually, it's not dangerous at all. Then you are wrong to think so. Just 2 weeks after filming this scene, the lion killed one of the crew members. What is even more terrible is that the director has not learned his lesson. Later, when filming Spring in Luogon, he used the real lion again. He had the lion beaten with a stick before turning it on. After the lion was enraged, shoot the lion attacking people again. In this director's play, being an actor is not about acting. It mainly depends on whose life is harder. Then again, the director doesn't pay attention to human life. That's even harder for animal actors. An example of benchmarking is a scene involving a horse falling down. That horse is disposable. Down directly with a stumbling rope. If it is light, it will break its leg. If you are serious, you will fall to death directly. In the historical Bingsu, more than 100 horses died to finish the scene of this chariot war. But it is commendable that, with the groping practice of horse trainers, they developed a kind of training technique of letting horses fall and pretend to be dead. For these pony actors, having acting skills can really save lives.